off what the players said, you know, their excitement, when you hear them talk about it, and we'll get to your excitement in a minute, but to think about the players who have come through this program, the success that this program has had, the success that they are having out in professional golf. When you all watch and you see that Razorback logo, what does that mean as a coach for you?
It's just so rewarding as a coach to have amazing players like Gabby and Stacy and all of the others who I think had such an amazing experience in this community and at our university and our supporters that they love this place and they love coming back. They love giving back, just like you, Lisa. I mean, it's a tremendous place to be, and it makes me so proud to see Big Red on Stacy's clubs. They revealed a cover of a magazine last night at a deal I was with Gabby, and she had her Razorback stuff there. And just to see that and the pride that they have in this place just makes me super, super excited to be a part of it.
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, to have Stacy kind of started this when I got here with her success, and I think had a lot to do with building the logo and everything. But to have Austin Cook and Andrew Landry and David Lingmerth, they've all won PGA Tour events the last 3 years. And, you know, Austin played in the Masters last year. Andrew's there this year right now. And Alvaro Ortiz, a guy that just graduated, is also playing in the Masters. And seeing those guys on TV, I know Johnny and I sweated out with the girls and guys on the weekend, and seeing the Hog logo, it just makes us super proud. It's really one of the reasons why we do it.
I'll be honest, I mean, in the media, you're not supposed to pull for anybody, but how can a Razorback not pull for a Razorback? You know, I mean, I secretly do it all the time. I don't tell anybody except for maybe like Stacy's parents or Gabby's mom, or when I see Austin out, his wife always has the hat on, and I'm like, with Pig Suey. When I interviewed Andrew when he won last year. And, like, I felt emotional. I was like, Lisa, gather yourself. It's just a win. Like, you don't even really know this guy. But it is. I think that we're all tied to that. That's what college athletics does. And it brings us all together. And now we're able to do that together through golf. For you all personally, they talk about how hard you guys work. How hard do you work? I mean, especially this year, knowing everything that's going on, how is that kind of up to the level?
I've tried to kind of pace it this year because it's so important. You know, we want to be able to be peaking at the right time. So I had a great fall season. Struggled a little bit in the spring, but things like we got things turned around. But just trying to pace so the kids don't get worn out at the right time. But you know, obviously we get to play here every day, trying to learn. The golf course is kind of new to both Shauna and I, so the green complexes have changed a little bit. So spending a lot of time getting used to those has been going to be really important.
I'm a grinder. I don't really pace myself very well, or our team. I shouldn't say that. We work extremely hard. I think it's a privilege. What an amazing opportunity is to host the national championship in our backyard. So we've just taken full advantage of playing here every day, practicing here every day. Maybe in one of those practices we'll see a shot that we might experience during the championship. So, and we're also just trying to get better every day. It's about playing your best golf towards the end of the season, like Brad said, and we're fortunate to have some depth, so I'm still trying to figure out my lineup and who's going to be in those spots. But you know, it's just trying to make the girls have fun, enjoy it. I know that you're hosting the national championship, but you know, we can't really think about that. It's a day-to-day process of just trying to help them be better people in the gym, better people in the classroom, and get their golf skills to a level that they can have an opportunity to win.
How is there not extra pressure though? You know, it's a course that you obviously know very well. I mean, it's great to say we try not to talk about it, but how do you keep your team, kind of like what Brant was talking about with Oklahoma State last year? You know, they know that they're talented, but then there's that added pressure. How do you keep your team from sort of putting too much pressure on themselves?
I actually called Alan Bratton at Oklahoma State and just to pick his brain of what it was like to host a national championship in your backyard. And he gave me some of the greatest advice I've gotten so far. It's, what NFL team wouldn't want to host a playoff game at home? And I was like, wow, that's such a powerful thing, because you're right. What an amazing opportunity and an advantage to be able to play in front of amazing people at a place that we know. You know, that's how we've chosen to look at it. And it's not pressure. pressure, it's just awesome to be able to be at our place, in our locker room, with our people, and the people that support us every day. So, that's how we've chosen to kind of spin the pressure, if you will, is looking at it as like an NFL playoff game at home.
I try to keep the pressure more on myself and not talk about it with the kids. We both have great programs this year, and the kids know how important it is. So I think there is a little pressure from the kids that want to be here for Mr. Tyson, bring him a championship, all the effort that he's put into the program. And I know my guys, they want to do that, and I know Shauna's girls. So I think there is a little pressure, but I'm trying to take all of that off of them and feel it myself and just go about it on a day-to-day basis and work hard and be ready.
And I also don't think the average fan at home knows how hard it is to get here. I mean, you've got to go through regionals that if we could put that on television, we'd do it tomorrow. That, last year the Georgia Tech men were the 4th-ranked team in the country and didn't advance to even get there. 2 years ago, UCLA is as good as it gets, doesn't advance to get there. And then to at least make it, and then to make it to Monday, how hard that is to get that low 15, and then to get it to match play. I know you guys were on that 9 seed last year, and the breaks it takes to get there. It's easy for people to take it for advantage. You look at what University of Virginia did win the national championship. They had 3 games that they should have lost, including last night. Just the little breaks it takes. And I think for people to appreciate how hard it is no matter where we're playing. Next year it's in Scottsdale. But how hard it is to get there, it's easy for people to take that for granted. And it's a grind. I have a lot of respect for what you guys do.
Just lastly for you all, what are you looking forward to people seeing from this golf course in terms of the test?
I think for me, we have such an amazing community in Northwest Arkansas. I think our fans, our supporters, our athletics department, Mr. Tyson, the Blessings, our membership here, to showcase the love that they have for this place, I think is going to be really cool. And to top it off with a championship golf course that I think will test everybody in every part of their game. I think it's just going to be like Brant said, a home run of a championship in our backyard. And I'm super excited for it to get here and for everybody to see why I know that this place is the best place in the country to coach, for others to be able to experience that as well.
I'm excited to see the commitment that Arkansas has for golf. From the top, from Hunter Yurchek and his administration to Mr. Tyson, his staff, the long hours that they've put in, the student athlete will come away from here and it will be the best championship they played in. So to me, for us to showcase the commitment that the University of Arkansas, not being in the SEC, a football conference, has for golf, is going to be truly amazing. Mr. Tyson's effort cannot go unnoticed, the show that he will put on.
Well, we know that you all have had a busy time leading up to this. You have an incredibly busy time getting there. Your next few weeks, I cannot imagine, but get some rest, pace yourself like Brad's doing, Shauna. And it's awesome. Congratulations. You guys deserve this. I mean, look at these programs that you've built and that you continue to build. And we're all so proud of it, and we can't wait to watch. It's going to be fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we've been talking about the golf